Hello my friends and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I've been wondering when we are going to hear this kind of news, and it just happened that this little incident occurred yesterday. And this article that I'm going to use comes from the Jerusalem Post. I'm losing my voice. That's God's will, I guess. And it is from December 26th, 2022, or maybe who knows, CIA dropped something in my drink, and tomorrow I'm gonna develop a trunk or something. I'm gonna just speak in a low frequency. Ooh. All right, Ukrainian sabotage group liquidated while trying to enter Russia. So it seems like some Ukrainians armed with foreign weapons tried to enter Russia to do some hanky-panky. So the FSB said the alleged saboteurs were armed with foreign-made guns and 4 improvised explosive devices. So Russia's FSB security services said on Monday that a 4-person Ukrainian, and I'm quoting, sabotage group had been liquidated while trying to enter Russia's Bryansk region, which borders Ukraine, on Sunday, Russian news agencies reported. And I'm quoting, as a result of a clash on December 25, 2022, 4 saboteurs who attempted to penetrate the territory of the Bryansk region from Ukraine were destroyed, end quote. State-owned RIA news agency quoted an FSB statement as saying. So, as a result of a clash on December 25, 2022, 4 saboteurs who attempted to penetrate the territory were destroyed. Okay. Now, foreign weapons. The FSB said the alleged saboteurs were armed with foreign-made guns and 4 improvised explosive devices. Russian state media outlet TASS cited Russia's FSB as stating that the saboteurs had foreign weapons with them: German submachine guns Sig Sauer and ammunition for them, communication and navigation devices, as well as means for committing sabotage and terrorist acts. 4 improvised explosive devices with a total capacity of about 40 kilograms in TNT equivalent. Well, 40 kilogram is what, 85, I say 90 pounds. They were not very sturdy, I'm guessing. But anyway, I mean, if there were 4, each of them carrying 10 kilograms, let's say weight for a strong person. Oh well, what can you do? I've been waiting for this because it was kind of impossible not to catch some of these saboteurs at one point. And it happened and will happen again. And some of them will be caught and killed. Some of them obviously will succeed completing their missions. Other than that, that's all about it. German weapons. Remember, this article comes from the Jerusalem Post, based on statements coming from the Russians that was taken by TASS. TASS was taken by Jerusalem Post and by me, and there you have it. So that's a lot of, if those guys at the origin of the information lie, and TASS works as it works, you have this information. I have no doubt that this kind of things occur, and will occur in the future. It's war after all. And I wondered a few maybe weeks ago, I wondered, why don't we don't hear about any, I don't know how you call it here, commandos parachuted over behind the lines of the enemy. And I thought maybe because they are incapable of, they don't have the air supremacy, But on the other hand, I was about driving. Flying low, it's always a possibility. And nowadays you have so many opportunities to do that silently or stealthily, or you can even with engine. It's so many ways of doing it. Especially now, I don't really understand. Maybe it happens and we don't know, we don't hear about them, but it used to be something very common. I would say very common in the Second World War. It was also in the Vietnam War, and they were not, obviously, they were taken with helicopters then and dropped behind, and they're doing what they're doing, and then were picked up, whomever was to pick up, if anybody available. But they have done that. I didn't hear any of this kind of thing in this war, and I wonder, what am I missing? Remember, the Foreign Legion does the same thing. The French Foreign Legion does the same thing. Is dispatched to a certain locations, and from there, in the middle of the objective, well, and from there they make their way, hit the target or whatever they need to hit, and then they are picked up again, or they make their way through other routes that were predestined, pre-organized, pre-scheduled. But still, I haven't heard of anything. Did you? No, I mean, if you did, good for you, I guess. But I've been watching this. I've been following this war since its inception, which was 2008, and and didn't hear about that. Anyway, that's all about this thing, and this mercenaries, I don't know, infiltrators, saboteurs, caught, killed, and that's it. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.